Hi guys, welcome back to Coco 3D. In this video, we will be implementing the Facebook login feature in our game. So let's get started. Now this is an empty scene with main camera and the directional light. So the step 1 is to download and import the Facebook SDK. For that, search for Facebook SDK for Unity and download the SDK. Now simply unzip it and import it into your Unity project. Now we can see that Facebook SDK is installed. Now click on Facebook, edit settings and enter your app's name. Now it wants the Facebook app ID and the client token. So let's open the developers.facebook.com. Here we can see all of our apps, but we want to create a new app, so click on create app. Now the Facebook provides us the two types of login. First is the classic Facebook login and second is the gaming login. So I will select the gaming login, and if you like you can select the classic login. It really doesn't matter because the rest of the implementation is almost the same. Now give your app a name, email is fine, and business account is optional, so click on create app, enter your password and submit. So now our Facebook app is created, and the first thing that we will do is to copy the app ID and paste it inside the Unity right here. Then we want a client token, and we can easily find it inside the app setting, advanced, and here is the client token. Simply copy it and paste it right here. Now the last thing that we want is Android key store path, and we can find it right here. Now simply copy it and paste it inside the Facebook settings right here. Now with that our setup is completed. Now let's create a UI, like an image to show the profile picture, and a text to show the player's name, and a button to log into our account. Now let's create a game object which will do all of this work and name it as Facebook Manager. And also let's create a script for this game object and attach our script to that object. Now inside that script, let's first get rid of this start and update, and let's add some using statement for images, text and Facebook like this. And now let's create a text and an image field for our player name and the profile picture. After that, the first step is to initialize the Facebook SDK. So let's create a region for that. Now create a awake function, and inside it, let's paste in this code. Now obviously it will take a lot of time to explain each individual line, so you can just simply copy paste this code from the link in the description. Now as we can see, we have to create two more functions. So let's create the first, void setInit, and inside this paste this code. And now let's create the second function, and under this function let's paste in this code. And now we have to create one more function which is deal with FB menus, which will display our player's name and profile picture. So let's create that. So if we are logged in, we are displaying this stuff, and if we are not logged in, we can just simply print that we are not logged in. Now as you can see, to display the profile name and the profile picture, we have to create two more functions. So let's quickly do that. And with that, our initialization is finally completed. Now obviously it is not the initialization, it is doing a lot more stuff than that, but it is better to put them all together like this. So let's close this. And now let's create two more functions for Facebook login and Facebook log out. Now for the Facebook login, first we have to declare the permissions that we want, like the profile pictures, user's friend, etc. But in this video, we will only be focusing on the profile picture, so we will comment this user's friend. And after that, you can just simply log in into the Facebook using the fb.login with read permissions, just like this. And as you can see, it wants a auth callback function which is automatically called by the Facebook and will tell us that we are successfully logged in or not. So let's create that function. Now if we are successfully logged in, we are calling the setInit, which is basically displaying the user's profile picture and the name right here. And if we are not logged in, then we can just simply print that failed to login. Now with that, our login is completed. And now let's work on the logout function. So for that, we have to create an enumerator because logout can take some time. And inside that enumerator, let's paste in this code. So we are just basically calling the fb.logout, but it can take some time. So we are just waiting for that. And after that, we are just printing the logout successful, and we are resetting our image and the profile picture. So now let's simply call it from the logout function. So now our login and the logout is completed. And now let's create an extra region for some extra stuff, like sharing to Facebook feed and its callback and some other functions that can be useful for you, but we are not implementing this thing in this video. So let's simply close it. And now let's link our UI element and also create a button for logout and simply link those buttons to their specific functions. Now let's build our project and check that it is working or not. So let's click on Facebook login. And as you can see, it is throwing an error that the app is not accessible right now, and the app developer is aware of this issue, and you will be able to log in into the app when the app is reactivated. So yeah, right now our app is on the testing phase, that's why it is showing this error. So let's open the Facebook dashboard, and here you can see that we need to provide some details to Facebook in order to make our app live, like the category, the data deletion URL, platform, and things like that. So let's quickly do that. Now in here, fill in your privacy policy URL like this. Then click on category and select games. Now you can choose a subcategory. I am choosing the strategy, and you can also upload an icon if you want. Then click on save changes. Now let's add the platform. Select Android, then select Google Play. Click on next. Now here we have to enter our detail like key hash, package name and class name. So open Unity, Facebook, edit settings. So in here, simply copy the key hash and paste it right here. Now let's copy the package name and paste it right here. Now the last thing is the class name. So copy this entire line and paste it right here. Great. So now everything is completed. So let's click on Go Live and click this Go Live button, and it wants us to complete the data use checkup. So let's click on Start Checkup and accept all these conditions. And click on Submit. And now as you can see, our checkup is completed. So click on Go Live one more time. And yes, our app is now live. Now it can show you that the app not found if your app is not live on the Play Store. Now in my case, my game is already live in the Play Store. That's why this app has gone live. But I remember that last time when my game was not live on the Play Store, it asked me to first upload the game into the Play Store, and when my game is publicly available for everyone, then we should just press this Go Live button. So now let's try to run our game one more time. And as you can see, it says that login error. Now if you face this problem, all you have to do is just open your Google Play dashboard and under the app sign in. And here you can see the app sign-in key certificate that is generated by Google for our app. And other than that, we can see the upload key certificates that have been uploaded by us. So all we have to do is just copy the SHA1 certificate fingerprint that is generated by Google and open this website. The link is in the description, and paste here your SHA1 certificate fingerprint and click on convert. Now copy this output and paste it inside your Facebook dashboard under the basic settings right here, and click on Save Changes. Now upload your game into the Google Play console under the internal testing and then try to run your game. Now this time if we press the Facebook login, it is successfully showing me my profile, and as we are using the gaming login, we can change our profile pictures and our name. So let me just select a new image. And let me change my name. Now click on continue. And here you can see that the name and the image is now successfully displayed. So that's it guys, this is the gaming login with Facebook. And if you're trying to do the classic login, so the only thing that you have to do is to provide your business verifications. You have to enter the data deletion URL that we have skipped in this step as it is not needed. And I believe other than that all the steps are same. But if you still find any problem in that, you can just comment it down below. I will create a video on that too. And that's it guys. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys like this video, then do like this video and subscribe to Coco 3D. And now I will see you in the next video. Bye.